What's going on, everybody? This is Shamarcus of Shamarcus Talks. I have a very special guest on with me today. He's one of my mentors. We've been knowing each other for a little while, but I still listen to everything he says. He's one of the reasons why I continue to push the way I do. He's one of the reasons why I'm going above and beyond. He's one of the reasons why I haven't stopped. And I would like everybody to help me welcome Mr. Brown. What's going on, sir?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Man, I'm so good now that you're on.
Oh, hey, I'm proud of you, man. Keep up the good work.
Man, thank you so much. By the way, his name is Mr. Dennis S. Brown. Make sure you look that up. So what the people don't know is I reached out to you when I first started my journey, and you were one of the people that I was told to reach out to, and you, ever since day one, you've welcomed me with open arms. Anything that I needed, you said, "Hey, man, just give me a call." And I really felt like you really meant that, because a lot of people can say, "Hey, man, give me a call," and never pick up, or "Hey, man, give me a call," and just like that, nothing, right. Like nothing at all. I want to first off say thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you for helping me on this journey that I've been on. And today we're going to talk about something that you disclosed to me, and a lot of people might want to know, what kind of mindset do you have to go for your dream? I remember our first conversation when we talked, and you had told me, and I'll let you tell the people, but that you had to have a different kind of mindset for that one.
Yeah, so, that's true.
Tell me about it.
Well, I have an accounting degree from Southern University in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, the great Jaguars. And but I moved to Houston and to work for a public accounting firm. I was an accounting major, fortunate enough to graduate with honors, and I enjoyed doing accounting. But then I moved to Houston and went and worked for this firm, and it just wasn't sitting in right with me. I didn't like taking orders, number one, and I thought, kind of like the deck was stacked,
right? And
I wanted to do something about it. Keep in mind, nobody in my family has ever done anything like this, so I didn't have a guide to go by. I had a God to go by.
Right.
And so I kept praying for guidance on what I should do. And I always admired motivational speakers and ministers for what they taught me.
Okay.
And so there was a time period when I was 27 years old. My only brother died when I was 29 years old. My dad died.
Wow.
I was 34 years old. One of my sisters were killed.
Wow.
And then when I was 37, my mom died. So from 82 to 92, I lost 4 immediate members of my family. And even though I'm the youngest of 5, it was like, God had put it on me that, you're going to have to lead your family through these crises.
Right.
And put your grief on hold and do what you have to do. So that's what I did. But by going through that, I realized that it was my belief in God, my admiration for ministers and motivational speakers that got me through those crises.
Right.
And since I was trying to decide where I'm gonna go in life and what I'm gonna do in life, I just made up my mind that I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to show others that I got through, and I'm gonna show them how to get through. And that's with the mindset. Was it easy? No. Trust me, it wasn't easy. But I didn't look back. I looked forward, and I knew a lot of people. So I used my personal contacts to try to help me build my business. And I traveled the country listening to other speakers just to get some points on what was going on and how they did it and how they, that kind of thing. And so I developed my style of speaking, and I got a few breaks, and as they say, the rest is history. Now, keep in
Rest is
mind,
good.
we had just had our second daughter.
Mm.
So my wife thought I had lost my last mind.
Not the last one.
When I told her I was going to come in and quit my job and go to work for myself.
Wow.
But I did, and it worked out.
Okay. So, man, again, I know the story because we already talked about it, but like that,
Right.
just re-listening to it, man, that's amazing. That's amazing. So what made you want to just say, forget it? I quit. I'm finna risk it all on me. What really made you do it? Was it your family? Was it your daughter? 'Cause I remember you say you just had your daughter. Was that it?
Well, we actually, by then, that was about our second daughter. That was
Second daughter. Yeah.
And I did want to kind of pave the way for them, to let them know that you don't have to go through the, work 40 years to get the watch kind of thing.
Right.
I wanted to prove to them that you can do it on your own if you just set your mind to it. And you and I discussed this, that, when I think speaking is my spiritual gift.
Right.
And see, when God calls you with your spiritual gift, it's not a conference call.
Not a conference call.
It's not a conference call. It's straight to you. It's straight to
you.
you.
You're right about that one.
So nobody can tell you what he said, because nobody heard it but you. Now the question is, are you going to follow what he says, or are you going to take the traditional approach and say, well, maybe not now or maybe later kind of thing? Because let's be honest. If this was so easy, everybody would be doing it, and they're not.
We talked about that. We really talked about that. And you, like, I know every time I've had a little rough spot, and I'm like, man, and I'll call you, and you'll be like, you'll say the same thing, just like you said. For one, it wasn't a conference call, and for two, if it was easy, everybody be doing it.
Exactly.
You know what? You right. You right.
You got to have a mindset. I'm not gonna fail.
Okay.
But even if you fail, keep one thing in mind, and I say this often when I do my talks, that most people think the opposite of success is failing.
Right.
That's not true.
Okay.
The opposite of success is quitting. Anyone who that's remotely successful, trust me, have failed at many things.
Right.
But the one thing they did not do was quit.
Yep.
Have I been turned down on speaking engagements? Of course. Have I gotten down to my last dollar? Of course. But you still can't quit. You got to keep that fire into you to let you know that what you're doing is for the better. You spreading your spiritual gifts. You letting God know, thank you for allowing me to do what you want me to do. And you just go out and do it and have some fun in the process.
Right.
Believe it. Hey, man, laugh a lot, hang out with people who like to laugh, enjoy the thing called life. I wanted to make an example for my kids. And fortunately, this business has allowed me. We put our two girls through college for cash.
Wow.
The speaking of business allowed me to do that.
Wow.
So it has its rewards, but more importantly, when you go to the mail and you get cards from various folks saying, you changed my life.
Yes.
You made me deal with the death of my mother the way nobody else has ever done. You've helped me become a better person. See, that's what it's all about, when you know that you're doing what you're supposed to do. And even when you start speaking to live audiences, and you can look them in the eye, and they're getting what you're trying to give them, and more importantly, they're gonna go out and apply it. That makes all the difference in the world. And I came up with the attitude thing because I'm just a firm believer in an attitude. So my theme is, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude.
Yeah.
So then I got labeled Mr. Attitude, which was cool.
Mr. Attitude.
It makes a difference. Attitude is the one thing in life that you control yourself.
Yes.
Nobody else controls your attitude but you. So if you get upset, you decided to get upset. Absolutely. If you're happy, you decided to be happy. It's all on you.
Yes. So I have a question for you.
Sure.
How did you feel? Like, I know I'm not there yet. I'm so close. But how did you feel after you were like, I quit? It is what it is. I'm gonna go out on me. What was your initial feeling? And like, what was your initial feeling like during the process?
It's called fear.
Okay. Okay. Being honest, I love it. I love
Right.
it.
I was afraid that I wouldn't make it.
Hmm.
Those thoughts come in and out, but I
Hmm.
also was determined to make it.
Okay.
And my determination to make it overrode my fear of not making it. So I
Right.
just kept plugging. I kept plugging. I kept making phone calls. I kept practicing speeches. I kept listening to other speakers, trying to do my, develop my craft of speaking, of public speaking, because it is a craft, and you have to learn how to do certain things certain ways to make it work. So I was fortunate enough to listen to some of the greatest speakers in this country,
Hmm.
actually get to and see them live to
Hmm.
not only hear what they had to say, but how they say it, what they say.
Right. 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 That's important, and as a lot of people don't know, it's not what you say most of the time; it's how you say it.
Right.
Because I can say something and people will look at it like, oh, okay. But if you say that same thing and you have a different attitude with it, they'll be like,
Yeah.
oh my God, that was the best thing ever. Like,
But see, that's the beauty of this business.
uh-huh.
You're talking to various groups. You could tell a joke to one group
Uh-huh.
and turn around and try to tell that same joke to another group,
Uh-huh.
and they looking at you like you're crazy. So you just got to learn how to adjust as you go to
Right.
the people that you have. But I thoroughly enjoyed, man, and I've had a wonderful time. And I'm not through yet because people ask when you're gonna retire. I say when they pour dirt on me,
Uh-huh.
then it's over.
Then
But
it's over.
until then, I'm gonna speak for as long as God allowed me to have a voice.
Man, I got one more question for you. Like,
Yes.
and this one is I probably already know the answer because we've talked on numerous occasions, but
Uh-huh.
would you change it? Would you change anything from knowing what you know now to when you first said I quit, it's over? Would you change anything?
Yeah, I would change a couple of things.
Okay.
Number one, I probably would suggest that you have some cash stashed away when you
Okay.
start. That probably keep a little anxiety off you,
Okay. Okay.
and also develop a financial mindset to stack that cash
Mhm.
while you're going through the process.
Okay.
That
Okay.
sometimes we're not, especially first generation entrepreneurs. We just think we're just gonna do this forever and ever and ever. But if you start investing that money while you make it, and you can make a ton,
Mm-hmm.
in your latter years, you don't have to, be forced to go out and do stuff that you didn't necessarily want to do anyway.
Right, right. That's big, man. That's really big because again, I'm not there, but it's we
Right, I
teeter.
understand. And be careful who you share your dreams with.
Yes.
Everybody's not in your corner who you think they are.
Ooh,
Because there's a quote, and I love quotes, but one quote says that everyone in your circle is not in your corner. So you got to be careful because some people, trust me, don't want to see you succeed.
Yes.
They want to see you stay where you are, who
Mhm.
you think you are, talking about going and working for yourself. That kind of thing. So
Yes.
so you please surround yourself with positive people, the
Mhm.
ones who love you and tell you they love you, who are going to support you, even sometimes when they don't understand what you're
Yes.
doing, but
Yes.
support you anyway. And you supporting them and what they're doing, and you get that support group to help each other. And I've been fortunate to have some friends, true friends, throughout the years that have stuck with me, good, bad, and different. And we've had some good times. We look back and we laugh on it,
Mhm.
but it's been a great ride.
Man, like you don't understand. Like every time we talk, it's you just give me like I give chills. Like, man, real talk, I'll be like, man, I need to do more. Now, mind you, I feel like I need to do more, I need to do this, I need to do that. Every time I talk to you, it's like, oh man, I need to do something else. Like, what else can I do? You know what I mean? But you really give that to me. Like, I don't know what it is. From day one, it was, oh man, I feel like I need to do more. And even when I'm down, when I'm like, man, am I really supposed to be doing this? Am I really supposed to be here?
Right.
again, something else that you probably don't even know. So prior to me, I prayed, and this is something that don't too many people know. Like I prayed that I'm like, man, God, if you want me to do this, I need a couple people that I don't know nobody else that's in this circle. I don't know nobody that's doing speaking. I don't know nobody that's talking in front of nobody. I don't know. And if you want me to do this, God, just send me some people my way. And
Right.
it was crazy, not crazy, but it was all happened in the same time. It was like I talked to one person. I was like, oh, man, reach out to him. He gonna talk to you. What? Like what? Where was God? That's all I thought about. Real time. I was like,
hey,
because it happened so fast, and it happened like, wow. You know what I mean? Like, and I was telling, I don't know if I was telling you, but I was telling a couple people. It was like if I wanted to do something bad, I got like 30 people I could call on. You know what I mean? Whatever I want to do, if I want to play basketball, I got 30 people I can call playing basketball. You know what I mean? If I wanted to play baseball, I got 30 people, softball, all of that, no matter what it is. I have people that I can call. I didn't have anyone I can call and be like, hey man, I think I want to speak. I think this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
What I know you speak, so can you tell me what I should do? Can you lead me in the right direction? Can you know what I mean? Just take me under your wing and show me the ins and the outs. And I didn't have that as far as speaking and as far as all of these other things, but now I do. And again, I'm always grateful. And you were the first person that I was introduced to that was like, come on, let's go. Hey, this is what you need to do. This is what you need to read. This is what, and it was from then on, it was like, and I want to, again, thank you. That was, you don't know what that did to me. To even now, you text me, hey, when I'm gonna see your stuff. I'm cool with everybody else. I'm cool with everybody else when I'm gonna see your stuff. And I remember that. It was you, it was like 2 or 3 more other people that was like, hey, when I'm gonna see your stuff. And you and my cousin, which I'm gonna interview him here later, but it was y'all two that was like, hey, all right, enough of this. Let's see you. Let's get you out there. I was like, man, I was scared. Like what you said, fear. I was like, man, I don't even know if nobody gonna listen to me. I don't, but it is what it is now. I was talking to one of my friends and I told her, I'm too far to turn around and go back, but I'm too far not to just keep going and see what's going to happen.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because see, if you want to play the piano, you can read about the piano. You can watch videos about the piano. You can go see people play the piano. But until you put your fingers on the keys, you never play the piano. Man. Now, are you gonna hit some bad notes initially? Yes. But are you gonna quit? No. You're gonna keep putting your fingers on the keyboard till you get it right.
Man, I mean, you couldn't have said it no better. You could not have said it no better, man. We've been on here for a while, man. I really want to say thank you so much for everything that you've helped me through, everything that you've done. Thank you for just picking up the phone, man. It's just a little stuff. Bro.
My deal is the world needs to hear what you have to say,
man.
And we need more of us telling our stories.
Yes.
And I think I shared with you the another quote that facts tell, stories sell. People can relate to stories.
Yes.
So the more stories that you can tell so people can relate to, the more you can get inside of them to help them become a better person.
Man.
I think if we can do that, Doc, when I don't want to add to the richest real estate, which is the graveyard.
Right.
Where the songs hadn't been sung, the books hadn't been written, the speeches hadn't been given. So,
Mhm.
in the words of Les Brown, I like to live full and die empty.
Hey, man.
I'm gonna leave it all on the playing field, man, and do what I can to make it work. And another good friend of mine, Willie Jolly's statement is, a setback is just a setup for a comeback.
Oh,
So we're
man.
gonna have some setbacks. We're gonna
Mhm.
go through some trials and tribulations, but if you keep your eye on the prize, you'll make it.
Man, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Hey, man. Again, thank you so much.
Hey,
We
my
gonna,
pleasure.
man.
And
Thank you.
I'm gonna keep my eye on you. I ain't gonna let you fall.
I see, man, and that means so much, man. But yeah, man, this is Shamarcus Tosh, man. I want y'all to have a great one. See y'all soon. Bye.